Hi, this is Ben Holdinghausen. I am completing my Google Plus My Classroom assignment, which was the second Google Plus assignment that we needed to do. First, I'd like to talk about the EPIC classroom in the Liberty School District. And I thought that was a neat approach. I liked how they turned that administration office into a classroom for 50 plus kids and with 2 cooperating teachers. I thought that was pretty neat because it allowed for exploration and an opportunity for teachers to try something new in order to help with student learning. In our building, we have an older building, so it's a little bit more difficult than it would be to create a whole new space. So we can add art and we can add motivational things on the walls, but what we can't do is move walls. So what we have to do is be a little creative with that. But as I walk through our building, I know that our teachers are using some of these times, and our library has adjusted. We created a makerspace in our library, and we have a lot of hands-on learning in there. We've been purchasing 3D printers for students to try to change from the traditional learning setting. But we don't really have a defined approach when it comes to creating learning spaces in our high school. There is a lab where students can go in and do some online work, complete papers, do college lab classes. We have an online Spanish program, but we don't necessarily have lounges where people can sit and just work like it would be a coffee shop or something that they would do in the future, which is something that we can look at in the future. We do have tables set up where they can work in groups and things like that, but nothing too fancy because we don't have the structure or the infrastructure for that. So it's something that we are going to work on little by little to try to get to. In the classrooms themselves, we do have labs, we do have spaces where there is room in our classrooms, but the walls don't move or anything like that to change the size of the classroom for the population that we have. So it's more individualized also to the teacher and their strengths. Some teachers don't do as well with that, and that's something that we can work on as a goal. So we try to work on and adjust as we go through, because some of these learning spaces are defined differently than they would be. There's no definite answer to this, so I could say, well, sure, we're working on, we have individual time and we have this, but what is it specifically? And that's kind of what we want to talk about, and that's my job as administrator, to help the teachers learn what their strengths are when it comes to that. But I think it's something that we must embrace, and it's based on the classroom, and the individual learning is really based on technology and how we can provide that for the students. Because with the technology and the understanding that technology and how it works is we can distribute that information differently to each individual student in order to help them with their learning environment. So it is something that we do embrace and we must embrace, and as it evolves, we need to evolve with it. So that's my assignment for Google Plus for the classrooms and the approach that we have to that type of learning. Thank you.